it is an island country in East Asia. It is located between the Pacific Ocean and the Sea of Japan, east of China, Russia, and the Korean Main. The country is made up four main islands: Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku. More than 4,000 small islands surround the the four main, which make up 97% of the country's total area, and another 6,848 adjacent smaller islands. With a population of 107 million people, the Tokyo metropolitan area, which includes the capital city of Tokyo and the surrounding prefectures, and the largest urban area in the world in terms of population, has more than 30 million population. It is the second most populous country in East Asia after China. The Shinkansen bullet train connects the main island of Kyushu, since in Japan is made for than 6,000 islands. Its relief has peaked around 84% of the territory is mountain, as the highest peaks is Mount Fuji at 3,776 meters. However, Japan also has grassland and plains, but theirs are not very extensive.
History. In addition to have a great variety of the city's culture, gastronomy, and the aspects that this beautiful country it was one on the revolution that marked universe history, with one of the period that stands was the revival of modernity and the preservation tradition as the Meiji period. This big state of economic break totis caused profound culture change from the Japanese culture, was one of the interesting history moving since say over time civilization were divided by import that caused periods. Divided, as we mentioned, Japanese culture was the period which I will mention below: the Asuka period, the Nara period, the Heian period, the Kamakura period, the Kamakura period, the Nandobucho period, the Muromachi period, the Edo period, the Japan modern present.
Japanese food is answered like elegant and delicious. The cuisine was defined by the reduced use of meat consumption, partly due to influence of Buddhists, and introduced the consumption of tofu, miso, and other thin ingredients. The most topical dishes are made with rice, fishing, because one of the essential techniques for the survive or ancient culture, and take it the creation of the one of the import dishes of the typical Japanese food is sushi. Has yes. With the arrival of the Portugal in Japan, they introduced for pork and chicken in the respects, and also gave rise to famous dishes and preparations such as tempura. In Japan become more open the world and traditional Japanese food. Um, this sushi, ramen, tempura, yakimeshi, and other food is very good.
Most the famous tourist sites. In order to know the wonders of the country, we need to further into the history of each of Team Japan. Is the place that is incredible. That love of the foreign the person who enters to explore their landscapes. If you are lover in the samurais of the histories of the sleeps, uh, this is almost obligatory that you know the best stories. For example, the Mount Fuji and Sagamo bamboo forest, Okinawa, Himeji Castle, Yokohama, um, Blue Lagoon, Matsumoto, Nikko, y Hijuyama Park. These here are some of the places with the most presence that charity be one of the best, um, the history behind the make them particularly special.
In Japan, singer, actor, and painter stand out a lot. Hiraku Utaku, also known as Kiki, she is a Japanese singer pop. She is one of the most recorded Japanese singer of the day and one of the most important of the history of Japan. Hiroshi Yoshida was a Japanese artist known the book he created during artistic life. He was also one of the painters who working in the new print movement. Chan Kon-sen, this artist named Jackie Chan, was born in Hong Kong. He is a great actor, producer, singer, comment among other characters for this grand man.